Let's see, that's going, that's going, that's going. Is everything going? Dragon, how's it going? Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, so I called the stream Ice Cubes because I'm no longer sitting in fire. I am now sitting in ice. Really, I took a nap today and it was so cold that I decided to throw a blanket on. It was a relief from the past few weeks. Oh my gosh, I landed right on that tree. That was actually really perfect if that's what I was going for. Which it was, obviously. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start off with a little bit of action by killing this guy.
Have an easy crossing, fellow chasers.
That wasn't too bad. And just the whole town's mad. So let's see, so last time I actually did anything worth a damn in this game because, you know, I was actually able to because I wasn't dying while streaming, was we were talking to Pericles, who was the king of whatever it's called, Athens. That's the place. That's where I am. King of Athens. I think king is the right word. Leader, something. At least leader. Anyway, and he was like, "Hey, I have a symposium. Why don't you come check it out? Because we have a mutual friend. That's the historian guy, Herodotus." So we're finally gonna do that now for like, I don't know, 2 weeks probably. Because I know this mission. If this is the one that I think I remember, there's some plot that happens here. Spoilers, there's going to be plot. I'm not going to say what the plot is, just that it's going to happen. Someone's spamming you with Minecraft invites.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of
Kind of
trouble.
the same look as Andrew did.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe,
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
Why
I just can't believe
why
you
Athens?
made it.
That's my question.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work
Somehow.
for Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
I don't recall. I know who that is. I don't recall if we know
Little bit
who
of trouble
that
after
is.
I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you.
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people
I
in there.
kind of want to scare people, actually. I disagree.
Well, I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry.
Oh, so it's like high school.
Not with body.
Yeah. If it was anyone else asking, I would say fuck off.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things.
I don't know.
than this.
Interacting with people is really
Struggling
scary.
to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons.
Like a knife
Now
and a
how do you
boot.
go in? Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I do at all parties. I'm just gonna find someone I know and
Here, Cassandra,
hang out with them
the mighty mercenary and
until I get
traveler
drunk enough that I can
finally
actually
made
go
their
interact with
grand
other people I
entrance.
don't know.
Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
Yes, please let me
They
meet
may
someone
not
else.
look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of
The people in the back there dancing.
tongue. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
Sure.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest
Also, what are we
most
carrying?
famous men are.
Is that just a glass?
Euripides has
It's a
also
giant glass.
his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitude
I mean, I guess I'm not one to
has been
talk,
more
but-
noticed than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise.
Normally you have like a glass of
Socrates
wine and
himself.
that's like a bowl of wine.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the
No
door.
one's upset.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your
He
skin.
should I have a lot of problems on Ark now. I raid 4 bases
And the poor
and
thing
people after me.
gesticulating like
Well,
me.
if you raid 4 bases, wouldn't you expect people to come after you?
If you listen
Is
closely,
that how that works?
you'll notice he and Socrates are actually
I
arguing
mean,
the same
I
point.
don't know if I want to blame the victim,
That the
but,
wind from
well,
his wild
are you the
gestures-
victim?
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own.
I was one of
parties.
those people, never attends his own
Which reminds
parties.
me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing
This guy.
where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for
This guy's just on like ecstasy like 24/7.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much.
Okay, says that as she's taking us up.
Tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look
Let's split up, gang.
About your
Like a
mother.
fucking Scooby-Doo spinoff.
Me too.
Well, this is the party. And now we gotta walk around and talk to people. If I do... I was hoping that would mark all the people we talked to. Anyway. Let's start with these people.
course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed.
We pick some people to start with.
So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to start conversing with these mad...
It's a professional way of telling me get this person away from me.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I just found Cleon's dead bodyguard. Okay, so we want information, so let's play along.
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for
Alright, we
politics.
played along a little too well.
Certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
But she's good at his parties.
Hardly. Hermippos led the charge to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
Bet.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
I didn't look, I just started with the white text, which is, you know, like, ask questions, and I was like, alright, that was a place to start with.
To observe a priest
Oops.
to the gods. But does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or
Oh, forget it.
Sounds about right. This probably would have been a better place to
Ally
start.
Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Close enough to
Why
Get
isn't
with the blade.
Aspasia here?
can you
Swish,
be
swish, stab.
certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
What?
In my opinion, it's
What?
just like her to cower in the shadows.
You just say, even if you see them, that doesn't mean they're here. What?
This has been
Did I hear that right?
useless. Here,
Or read it right? I'm more reading the subtitles and listening to what they're actually saying. Move. Hello.
I suppose you've come in here to mock.
No, I came in here because you had a dot over your head and it's a video game. It's...
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure
Pretentious
that you know
fuck.
that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you're other than myself,
At least this guy's honest.
you could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
I knew this part.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
I got that one
All
right.
right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist
Wow.
in the land, mentor to Euripides,
This guy.
lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
Just got him there.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Hello. Oh. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go over here and take this.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Look for the bathroom.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Yeah. Excuse me. Move. Hello.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Yeah.
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
Yeah, we get that part.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax... For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
Oh.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I mean,
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some
that
wine.
was not how I expected
An
that to go.
Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, Perhaps one
No.
drink.
Got to where we need.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Oh. He's had a lot of time because he loves to run his fucking
Pericles
mouth.
invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of
Well,
the
that's worked.
gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
I don't remember where this is going.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
Might as well just give him the entire container.
This wine is terrible.
You? Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled.
We're just gonna completely forget the part where I made up the whole thing about being a
She
rare.
lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After
that worked.
what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best.
Did-
He still keeps his office in Argos.
Didn't we?
If she went to him for help, there's no
Oh no, that was a different healer.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing.
Yeah, I don't
with
think we'll come back.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Is this?
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating airbladder. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me
Oh,
your
good.
point again.
Hi, Mike. I'm at a party. Like this way? I think it's back this way. Well, this is some way. Oh. Yeah, this part. It's a great time to show up.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like
Someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard.
Like I said, I'm at a party.
to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a better name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean...
It sounds so good when you say it.
So it turned out I found oil earlier when I was in the kitchen trying to get wine for someone else. So that worked out.
Gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But
Yeah, pretty sure.
get all of them.
Pretty sure it doesn't matter if you play as Cassandra or.
What do you
Oh my god, I forgot not Demos, but what his actual name is. I'm pretty sure everything is pretty much the same. Dialogue and everything. I remember someone voting that we had to fuck everything earlier, so.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these
Also, IceCube as in the thing that kept me alive for like 2 weeks when I didn't have air conditioning.
If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
Did you say
There's another goat.
what? Yeah, did you just say feed the clothes to the goat? Did you just say that? Here, well, this cutscene's playing.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
Ooh, going with the nickname.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Alexios. Yeah, you're right. That's the name. God,
I'm
yeah, I
looking for
blanked
a
on
woman
that.
who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
These women are unlike any
Mike.
other meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smart.
Look, we're here on business, okay?
Ooh, the celebration continues.
Also, having a goat helps a lot.
Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Hey, now we found 2 leads. There's another one in like Argos, I think. This way. That's where we came from.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Can't see.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
I mean, I'll tell him. I don't know if he'll remember. Oh wait, do you say Perry? I wasn't really paying attention. Hello. Fine, I've been trying. I keep like accidentally talking to them.
It isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really
Does anyone else that saw Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure just think of him as Socrates?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked.
Speaking of Bill and Ted, when is I know they're making like a follow-up sequel thing, like 20 years later or whatever.
That is not up
Do you even know when that's supposed to come out? I know COVID probably pushed it around.
The betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Yeah, Bill and Ted Face the Music, but what's actually, yeah. Because I think it was supposed to be fairly soon, like sometime this year, right? Or maybe they just started filming. Sure.
I've seen enough of the world to know that
That's
there are
paying
no
attention.
just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle...
That's probably the best way to do the cigarette method. Not paying attention at all, pushing a button and jerking.
Doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
Sure.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when
Thank
he
God I
gives
don't have to come
order
up with
his
comebacks.
troops. You said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
What bullshit was that? What?
You're wasting your time.
I agreed.
Aspasia.
Oh, shit. Brendan. I said, I can't. If you tried Zach's cutscene method in bed, maybe it'd last longer. I just don't pay attention pushing the button and drinking.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off
Looks
and
really damn good.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Mega.
I sees you.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here.
Also, Mike, don't forget the goat.
Fit you well, I trust.
That's been nice since we're in someone else's home.
Ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching
Discreet.
for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone
Good
found,
old rule of threes.
I contacted a friend, an admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for.
Oh, that's
Do
nice.
me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet us.
I thought Pericles never came downstairs. Also, I'm just going around shoving into people because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to go up there. Can I climb? No. Okay, I thought it'd be really funny if I started randomly climbing. Hello, Phoebe. Do you know where to go? Hey.
You just got
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Where do I go?
ready?
Yeah, I should also say, chatbot just put in chat the link to the previous streams on YouTube. I think at this point, all of them, except for maybe the most recent part, and even that I think is up now. So you can go check those out. And see what you missed, see how we got here. So it's basically a week from the time that these streams happen is when those get up on YouTube. They're all on a playlist, so you can just go watch them in a row.
Cassandra! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you
Oh,
in.
damn.
Aspasia
Get name
told
drop.
me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Well, since we're all here, here's
Phidias
20
was
questions.
on trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
Yeah, friend is a subjective
Risk the
term.
lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
This is what it took us so long
Many loyal friends.
between
My people.
when we got this quest and when we're actually doing it.
Your life.
The real lifetime it was like 2 weeks,
Yes,
and
yes,
YouTube
Herodotus
stream
was
archive
saying.
time it was like 2 hours.
It doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch tiger by his tail.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest
Which I just happen to be
To her,
related
Pericles.
to, so.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Okay, now we have to go back downstairs and leave. Actually, I'm scared, so I want to see something. There you go. Move. Move. What's that? Did I just shove over? Yeah, I just shoved over Rasputia. Whoops. Hello.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I think we've done everything.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
I don't think it actually matters where we say we're going. I think it's just they all open up. I guess we'll go here in the middle.
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Now, remember that plague on Kefalonia?
It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
Speaking of which.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our
I
fault.
mean, it kind of is.
Go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I mean,
I knew I could count on
I
you.
hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope.
Did it really take us like
And this
from
is Kefalonia.
night to morning to
Nothing
like
bad.
get changed and everything?
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Fee.
Don't tell me anything about the mission. Just dip. All right, have fun.
Bye, Cassandra!
Excuse me. God, I really wanna. Alright, yeah, so let's see. I think if I recall, we just... Oh no, maybe we don't unlock all of them at once. Maybe it's just whatever, which... Okay, well... Oh no, wait, here they are. Okay, I guess I just put that... Okay, so one, I'm gonna do... I'm gonna minimize that, because that's just all the cultists to go kill. Yeah, okay, so we do just get all of them. But I guess since we said we were gonna go this one first, or maybe nope, it's just Alpha Core. Yeah, it's just Alpha Core. That's all. Let's see what else. We have more quests. What? Or is this for? But what happened? No, I think it was just. Yeah, I think it was some of these quests got unlocked. Yeah, okay. I think these are basically DLC ones. They were like not full expansions, but just extra bonus missions sort of thing that I think are probably best done at the end of the campaign. Let's get rid of that. This one, the mercenary that we killed. And apparently we unlocked cultist clue. Pay attention. Okay, so that was just, I guess we got another hint or something. Alright, let's see, we have a quest over here. Okay, so let's see, I'm gonna check something. So what level are we? So I'm gonna do something I meant to do many moons ago. Like, I think like 2 weeks ago, and then ended up not getting around to it just because I had no air conditioning. I'm gonna go upgrade my gear finally. So there's some enemies that I think at this point should be one hit killing, but I'm not. Occasionally I gotta like assassinate and things like that, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see how much it costs me to upgrade my gear and do that real quick. So yeah, while I'm making my way over here, if anyone is not aware of the full story, now that's all the saga has ended. So back on, this would have been, what's today, Tuesday? So this would have been like 2 Mondays ago, I think? Or like a weekend before it, something like that, roughly 2 weeks ago. I noticed my air conditioning going out because I would go up to, like, basically I had kept ever since summer started, like, going and, like, turning the thermostat down just a bit, because I was like, it's hot, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just keep, cranking it down or whatever. I kept doing that, and after, like, a week or two doing that, I finally decided to... I'm glad you stopped quick save before I spin that in case this costs, like, too much materials. I decided to, like, check, basically, if I just turned on the... Is there not a quick save option? I thought there was a quick save option. Okay, we'll just normal save. Basically what I tried to do, so there's an option for, like, hot or cold, and then, like, fan, either auto, so it turns on when it needs to, or just on, so it's always on, even if the actual air conditioner itself isn't on. It'll still blow air around. So I tried switching it from auto to just on, and, like, realized, like, there was no air coming out of any of the vents, and was like, that's not a good sign. So I decided. So I was like, let me go ahead and put in managed quest, because, like, obviously things out. So that was like 2 weeks ago, was when that was. Real quick, let me see how much this. Just gonna go through and do. Oh, I should have checked too how much. See how much of a boost we were getting. I know it's a fairly good amount. Let's just real quick go through all this. The only thing I'm going to upgrade right now is the assassin set. I'm going to hold off on upgrading our other, like, warrior set until later. What's this? Okay. So that didn't cost us the terrible amount. We can probably afford to do this, like, once every, like, 5 levels. And hopefully next time I'll have this. I'll be in this tier of mercenary stuff. But that should...
Thanks for looking.
That should get us up there. Anyways, yeah, I went through and put in, like, a maintenance request. That was 2 weeks ago. And I had 2 issues. I had one that... And also, too, I noticed my fridge was just not... It had been happening for a while, and I finally said, I'm like, fuck it, I'm putting in a request for this. Let me go ahead and put in a request for the fridge/freezer, too, because the fridge was alright, but the freezer was not keeping things nearly as cold as they should have been. Like, it was able to, like, for example, the ice maker could make ice, but it was not able to keep the ice cold, which is not a great sign. And, yeah, basically, I was like, let me go ahead and just knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So I put in both those requests. So a guy comes over here on when did he come by? I think it was that was on a Monday. It was, I think Monday was actually when, because they ended up putting in the maintenance request. So the guy came around on, like, Thursday? No, he came by on Wednesday afternoon. And he looked at the fridge. He started with the fridge. And he did some work on it. Basically was like, I'm going to have to come back and, like, he was like, I'm going to have to come back tomorrow. And I was like, before you leave, can you take a look at the AC too? And he went out there and looked, and I guess the guy doesn't do AC work. But basically he was just like, yeah, this isn't going to, like, it's all frozen up back there. And he was like, I'm going to have to call the other maintenance guy that actually, like, specializes in doing AC work. So I'm like, okay. So I call, so he's like, but I'll at least look into getting, like, a window unit for you. So this is Wednesday. He comes back Thursday. He's here most of the day Thursday working on things. Finally can I just walk past these people? I don't need to walk past these people. I need to go around. So it doesn't matter. Going over to this quest marker. But anyways, he comes by on Thursday and looks like, yeah, frozen. I had to get their guy out here. And then he ends up, but that day, fortunately, he was great. He worked most of the day, and some yesterday or whatever. Like, at one point, we thought he was going to have to. We were just gonna have to replace it. Oh, these two. This is gonna be great. I'll put the story back on hold, but yeah, anyway, so they get the fridge and the freezer fixed. And he brings by a window unit.
Cassandra! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we
This was literally like
another time.
later the afternoon of the night before.
Conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
That's a way of phrasing it.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
Why mine?
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
Sure, that makes sense.
There has to be a reason Sophanis can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor.
Come on, Cassandra, you know why.
I'm at the top.
Of course you are. If you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
It's a small matter that you'll have to enter the
Is it?
metro
A character.
where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The
I
building you're looking
doubt,
for
did I
is near
never
the
actually
Agora.
accept after learning this?
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh,
No.
and another.
Can I shop? Oh. Yeah, damn it. I'm trying to shove them in. Alright, where am I? I know where I am, but where? I don't think I meant to, or I don't think I actually tracked the quest. There it is. Firewalker. But anyway, so we get the, so we get one of the maintenance requests responded to, like, I guess it was, you know, like later on that week, you know, and the guy tells me before he leaves, as he drops out the window, you know, I'm like, hey, so you said so-and-so can, you know, is opportunities come out and fix it. I'm like, do you have some sort of guess when he's going to be by? And he was like, I'll probably be by, like, you know, I think it was actually, like, Wednesday afternoon when I asked this, something like that. So he said something like, hey, be around like later the day, or and he definitely said like for sure on that Friday. So this is, you know, we're looking at like roughly like a week turnaround. Well, as you could probably guess by this point, that's not what happened. So I end up calling, so he doesn't show up on Friday. I end up calling on Monday. I called the office and was like, hey, so-and-so told me that the AC guy was going to be out here on, you know, end of the day Friday. I'm like, or, you know, maybe even sooner than that. I was like, it's now Thursday, like, you know, what the deal? Like, is he busy? Is not, you know, is that all, you know, like, what's going on, you know? Well, I was just like, you know, just want to know, like, you know, if he's backed up or whatever, he's backed up. And they were like, and this was the person I talked to was like the manager for the entire, like, you know, complex or whatever. So you would think that, you know, she would kind of know what she was talking about. Anyway, so she goes, you know, she's like, yeah, we'll get him out. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. It's got out there, I think. But anyway, she's like, yeah, it should be out there, you know, sometime around then. Should be sometime out either Monday, or she was like, you know, for sure, if he's not, you know, I can send him out like first thing Tuesday morning. So I was nice. I waited until Thursday morning to call back again. So I called this time, and the person answered now was one of the like front desk like receptionist people, and I'm like, okay, look, the other maintenance guy said this. The manager, who is like this person's boss, said this, you know, and I was like, I figure I need to talk to the manager, and I was like, you know, here's where I'm at least, you know. And she was like, well, you know, you haven't talked to me yet, and I'm like, I don't have much faith, and I'm like, here's the deal, and they were like, she was like, yeah, no, that's not good, and she sent the guy a text and was like, hey, she's like, yeah, I just sent the guy a text. I told him, you know, she told me she was very nice. She was like, yeah, he has 2 other places that he's looking at right now. And I'm like, well, if I had known back, you know, or the week or whatever that there was 2 other. Did I get caught? Really? Oh yeah, I did. Oh shit. I didn't think they were gonna see me because they didn't start tracking me then.
I found her.
That didn't work. This is not going well.
Get off me, coward. Oh. She's there.
Oh, they see me. Oh shit. Just phone for a little loot. You can go on a run. Alright, cool. Well, these guys don't see me. Oh boy. Alright, we're just gonna go wild with it. Gonna go nuts now. Oh boy. So anyway, she's like, so since the guy text, and I'm like, my faith is pretty on. I'd even started like looking up like laws and, you know, my state and whatnot for like what they do and don't have to provide and things like that, you know. Unfortunately, that actually worked. So apparently, you know, surprisingly enough, talking to the manager doesn't mean shit. You gotta talk to the like, you know, front desk person or whatever. But fortunately, the guy came out like later that day. So this is like a week and a half later, I think, and literally got it fixed in like less than an hour. He was here less than an hour. He stopped by, I think it was a little time after 3, and left. He was done before 4. Not just done fixing it, but even like got out the window unit and everything like that. It was just like, come on now. It was like I'm glad they got fixed there, but I'm like, the fact that it took that long to get the fucking guy out here. It was just, and I probably wouldn't have been that upset if the first time I talked to him, if they had said that, you know, that yeah, there was a lot going on and the guy was backed up. You know, if they'd probably led with that, I probably wouldn't have been that upset. But just been like, hey, you know, okay, I got shit to do, you know. But they come the fuck on. What else do I actually have to do? I got burn supplies of treasure, kill the captain. So there's the treasure. Yeah, so that saga's finally over. This is now the epilogue, so to speak. So, you know, this is everything that happened, and, you know, now look at that, we finally got stream tile to get away from that. Hello, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, when we take out. We'll take down most of them. Honestly, I know what the biggest problem is now we have 2 mercenaries after us. Yes, that was a journey. Let's see what else happened. So I started this, you know, came up, I think it was like 3 weeks ago on stream. We were talking about like Pokemon and Pokemon games, you know, things like that. And we were talking about that, you know, I had never played, so I had played in Gen 1, I think I had Pokemon Blue, I know I had Pokemon Yellow, and then Gen 2, I think I had Gold and Crystal. And then the gen that I played the most was definitely Gen 3, where I had everything that I had Fire Red, Leaf Green, Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. I just worked myself to a position here. Anyway, so we're talking about, you know, like Pokemon games, things like that. And that was all I played. I didn't get back in Pokemon until I got back in with Gen 6. So X and Y, and then the remakes of the Gen 3 games. So it was a good time to, like, you know, jump back into like Pokemon again. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, we're in trouble. Oh shit! I didn't realize how bad that got. Excuse me. I'll see what to do there. Still have to kill that captain. We have to go burn that. Okay, so we're gonna improvise. At least now the game will be interesting because we'll have at least 2, maybe 3 mercenaries on us. Anyway, so I had bought. I was trying to go back through and play through like Gen 4, and I've been meaning to do it for a while or whatever. I even had basically my thought was, I was like, so Gen 4 is, you know, Diamond and Platinum are the 2 twin games. Diamond and Pearl are the 2 twin games. Platinum is the you know, the 3rd version or whatever that combines, you know, the 2 of them together. And then they also had the Gen 2 remakes. They had Heart Gold and Soul Silver as opposed to Gold and Silver. So anyway, I started we've even got random fucking people pissed off at us. Alright, hello everyone. That did nothing. Then none of them gave a shit. Alright, hello. We're going to have to do this now. Oh. So anyway, so I think it was a year ago at least, I had picked up Soul Silver with the intention of, like, you know, I would play my DS whenever I was, like, you know, traveling, or maybe like at work during a slowdown or something like that, and just never really had time to play it unless I decided that, like, I'm going to, you know, only play this, like, put down, you know, console and like PC gaming. Shit. I'm just trying to get away from these guys. Anyway, so I picked it up, and then, you know, but I think I had gotten like the first 2 badges maybe. And that was kind of it, and I put it down for a while. So I finally, because of that stream a while back, decided, you know what, I'm gonna start playing this. Like, going on, you know, I was like, I'm gonna start playing this. God, I'm just doing this is the messiest thing possible.
There. His name's been.
I don't know how we got away with signing that. Oh my god, that guy, how did he lose me? Holy shit, shout out to that fucking dumbass. Excuse me everyone, I'm just gonna leave now. Pleasure doing business with y'all. Anyway, so I started playing it, and then so I'm at the point now where, like I said, I had like 2 or 3 gym badges now. I've gotten the first, I've gotten 8 of them so far. I got to Lugia, who's the, you know, the quote cover legendary Pokemon for Soul Silver, you know, which is what I'm playing. So I just got to Lugia, and I started. That was like, I think it was a couple hours for the stream maybe. So a lot of what I've been doing is I just have it sitting on my desk, and I'm like playing it and like tapping things, so I'm like working, you know, because of how long it takes to like do a move or, you know, start about things like that. So I think at this point I'm at like 90 hours played, but not, probably only half of those are actually like actively playing, if that, you know.
I see.
Because a lot of times I'm in a battle and just not doing anything for a minute because I'm waiting on something to start or whatever. But anyway, so I went through doing that, and got to Lugia, and was, you know, trying to catch it, and basically like had a save right beforehand, and was just doing the classic, like, I'm gonna go through and just, you know, try to like weaken it. I didn't have any Pokemon that could put a status effect on it, unfortunately, in my party. Oh, we have to talk here again. See what's up.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's
That wasn't it. There's more.
to be done.
Oh boy.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of
Yeah, I
it.
could have done two things at once.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Player.
Tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I thought it was gonna be like Beirut, and I was gonna make a joke about kangaroos. I'm sad I can't make that
I'll
joke now.
find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't.
I feel like for me, the good reason is that I'm an Athenian.
The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend.
I'm an Athenian, your friend.
To lose oneself in his gaze.
I just have a feeling like this guy. I don't remember this at all. I mean, I remember this quest and whatnot. I don't remember the character he's talking. I imagine they're just gonna be like butt fucking ugly.
I mean, is.
They're gonna make me look pretty.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
Okay. Bribery. I don't know this works, right? Fuck, those mercenaries are still hanging out. North of the Athens, man. Where am I at now? Let's see. This is Greater Athens. North of the Athens. This should be... Is this the mint? No, it's weapon storage. Where... Wait, this is the... Okay, this is the Athens. So... I'm gonna make a guess it's there, but I'm actually not sure. We're just gonna start going in that direction and see what happens. So anyway, so I'm at Lugia. I'm trying to, you know, catch them and doing the whole, like, weaken them down like the red health, and then just start fucking throwing balls and hoping to God that, you know, finally catch them. So I had to reset probably 5 times, I think. And in addition to that, too, so my starter was Cyndaquil. Because I like fire-type starters in general, just particularly, too, just because it's... In a lot of games, it's really hard to find... a lot of Pokemon games, it's hard to find fire-type Pokemon, especially early. So I typically go with Fire Starter, and even if I actually like, maybe even like one of the other starters more, I'll typically go with the Fire, just for that reason alone. So that's where we're going, so it was not there. It was a place that wasn't even marked on the map. Anyway, so I... have Typhlosion, yeah, one of his fire type moves, and I was using that on Lugia because it was the move that would do the bonus damage. I knew when it wasn't gonna knock it out because the Lugia was like 5 levels higher than any of my other Pokemon. 3 times in a row I had to reset because 3 times in a row a move that does, I actually looked it up just because I was like curious, because rarely do I cause burning. 3 times in a row, on a 30% chance, I caused burning on this fucking Lugia that I was trying to catch. So 3 times in a row, I had to reset.
I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about that.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping
I'll
someone.
actually be helping someone else help someone else.
Sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help with
Well,
him, not for him.
There'll be someone
I
else we can
don't
pick.
know him. Why don't you want to help?
Gotta be another person in Athens.
Misthios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Well then, well, that's just 200 drachmas.
Sounds
Nothing.
like Vion may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do it.
Yeah, bribery. And that's fucking shit. I think I'll live. Anyway, so three times in a row hits over the fire type move, and yeah, so that was just unlucky, and I fucking gave up and switched to Sip. Basically, what I was doing is I had a oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. The thing that Flaffy evolves into, whatever. Sheep thing that had flash on it, because I need flash to like you're on the cave side. I put flash on that guy. Which lowers accuracy, so I was just spamming this Lugia with flash so it couldn't hit me, and then weakening its health down, and then just fucking chucking like Ultra Balls at it. And I finally... Alright. So I finally at one point... I like chuck balls are, and I'm like, I was set up and ready to stream. I think about 8 minutes before we were about to start, something like that, a little over 10. Anyway, and I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here and play this for a few minutes.
Returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to.
To be fair, last time I saw him, he was like 10 feet down the fucking block, so
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Your call is trying to push him into water.
Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
It's got a good point.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or
Not this
bad
shit.
without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
Oh my gosh.
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable.
Great way to have these conversations.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Sure, definitely.
Thank the gods.
We got a fucking thing, and I think we got more gold from that than the amount that cost us to pay the guy off. So yeah, look at that. Anyway, so right front about stream, I'm just doing the typical I'll just keep checking Ultra Balls, and when it's time to start, I'll close it, put it aside. So I look, and it's time to go live. I'm like, yeah, chuck one more. And I put the DS down, going through, making sure everything is set up. And I look back, and it's Pokédex registration completed. And it has a picture of Lugia sitting there. I'm like, guess I caught it. So I quickly saved, and I was like, all right, cool. So that was a nice little spot. I just looked over. I was giving up. I was like, fuck it. I guess I'll be doing this till the end of fucking time. Yeah, got it with an Ultra Ball and red health, and now it's in a PC somewhere, and it'll stay there till the end of time. So I think since there's so much here, I'm gonna go through and we're just gonna knock out some side quests for a while, just kind of till we run out of side quests to do, particularly ones around Athens. Just fast travel. But anyway, yeah. So that was a nice little spot. I looked over, was like, oh shit, got Lugia. So. Yeah, so that was... And then, I think at this point, I think the next thing I have to do... I'm pretty sure I have to toss it. It's been forever since I played through Gen 2 in particular. I've played through Gen 1, particularly the remakes, and Gen 3 more recently enough that I remember more things. But there was a lot about Gen 2 that I just, straight up forgotten.
I call that impression the lapdog. I wonder how
I
many...
didn't notice when I picked this quest who the name was yeah, I didn't realize we were gonna be up here. I'm like all the side quests I was thinking about doing. I had not want to go back for this.
To Athens. Yet,
Also, this guy.
hear of Cleon's greatness?
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance.
Fight.
I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
Sure. I don't know who this guy is, so sure. Freedom of speech.
Only words. Hermippos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would deceive.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
Yeah, I'll give you my spear.
I'd like to. I've been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermippos is in front of you,
This guy doesn't look very
what are you going to say?
intimidating.
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
That's a load of farce.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermippos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Yeah, things I don't
Wherever
have.
Hermippos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
Where are we at? Where are we going? Let's see what else is new. Oh yeah, but to the yeah, Gen 2. It's been a while since I played through Gen 2. I think one of the coolest things about that, and maybe one of the most disappointing things about Gen 3 is that you know, with Gen 1 or Gen 2 you can go back to Kanto, and with Gen 3 you can't go back to Johto or Kanto, and it was so sad. Not that Gen 3 is all disappointing. It's probably the one, you know, there's like, you know, best gen and all that, you know. I think I can like agree that Gen 2 of ones I've played, you know, like I haven't played Gen 4, Gen 5, you know, just now starting to get. I think I have a copy of Pokemon Platinum that should be here like any day now. I'll start playing through the actual Gen 4, but I think Gen 2, in my opinion, and this is gonna start a fight, is I think the best just for that alone. All the changes it made from Gen 1, and then also the, you know, being able to go back to previous gen, I feel like it really took a huge step forward, you know. And that's, I'd call it, quote, you know, the best gen, you know, between the day-night cycle, you know, they introduced, what was it, both steel and dark types, I think, introduced there. It had some, you know, really great Pokemon, and it went back through and kind of started that whole, like, you know, adding in evolutions and things like that. But I think my actually favorite gen, partially because I played so much,
Out of sight.
but also because, you know, technically also includes like Gen 1 and whatnot, but I think Gen 3 is actually probably my favorite. It's at least the one that I played through the most, you know, like I said, I've gone back through and I even played through it occasionally, you know, so different games from there, like even through like ROM hacks and things like that. And then the other great thing about 2 is, you know, Gen 3, they also had, you know, the GameCube games, Coliseum and Gale of Darkness, which I think are really fucking awesome. Like, and it was really cool too because you could take, and I forget exactly what, I think you need like special cable or something like that, but you could transfer Pokemon between the Gen 3 games and the those GameCube games. It was really cool because I think you could also do that like in Gen 4, right, with like some like Pokemon Ranch or whatever, but you could see, you know, Pokemon that you caught and like the little, you know, 2D sprites or whatever, you could see them in like 3D. And then not to mention that, but just the stories themselves, particularly Gale of Darkness. You know, Gale of Darkness, for anyone who doesn't know, just like look up the opening cutscene. Like, long story short, you play as a bad guy, like basically turned good, and it's fucking awesome. Like if you've ever wanted to catch another trainer's Pokemon, you can do that in Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. Also, Shadow Lugia looks fucking baller. So, yeah, that's the reason why, you know, Gen 3 is my favorite. You know, I mean, Bass is a little different, but just, you know, my personal favorite. You know, Gen 3, fucking hands down. I'm not sure if that was gonna kill her or not, and it did. That was nice. What do we have to do? Kill and loot. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know how you didn't see me, but it's nice of you to not. That guy's gonna see me if I don't hide now. Got that ability to have bodies automatically disappear. It's kind of OP immersion breaking or whatever. Like, I'll buy all that, but for like, I think for a first playthrough, I wouldn't take it. I know it didn't even exist until more recently, but for like a new game plus sort of thing, it's a really nice fucking quality of life thing. Just not have to worry about killing someone and then what the fuck to do with the body.
A mask from the cult.
Oh shit.
Hermipos must be a member.
Oh damn, it's about to go down. We found lost key. I don't know what that's for. Damn. The plot thickens. Hey, how many cars do I have? 3? So I'm assuming this guy is gonna stop relatively soon.
What?
Hello. Is that guy over there looking? Yeah, he is back to me. I'm unsure for a second. It was like, hopefully this doesn't give me away. Alright, and we stole everything. Okay, now we just need to find the clues. Where are all the clues? Come on, kids. You remember your blue kids. Sorry, did that fucking bird just fly into the fucking building? Holy shit. Up maybe? Yep, there's a clue.
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
Actually not where it was. I didn't think as many people in Ancient Greece are able to read and write.
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least.
Why is that clue? The guy's rich. Welcome to fucking Athens. I feel like if you own a home, especially something as large as this in Athens, you probably have money. Really fucking news. Splash, splash, I was taking a bath. I just realized that when you come out of the water, like, you have little water droplets covering your screen. That's neat. I mean, lots of games do that, but I didn't even realize it until now. This game did that. I think I noticed it, but like not ever noticed, you know? Like I knew it was a thing, but it's like, yeah, they do that. Oh my gosh, look at that hill. Also, hey, look, one of my mercenaries is no longer tracking me. Then it will probably be forever until we get rid of the first one. Unless we, like, kill the person with the bounty. Speaking of mercenaries, there they are. Do some rock climbing. Bouldering. They call it. I think. Oh, I'm back. You miss me?
What is
Actually, I
it?
will also be right back.
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built
Oh,
himself?
this okay. I knew that. I know the name, but I know that face from the party.
Justice for my city.
Alright, yeah, cool, so we found our cultist. So yeah, the cultist thing, I'm probably gonna wait and just do all those in, like, a quote, day or stream, something like that. Because there's a lot of them, as you can tell from this. I'll probably wait and do all of them at once, or well, at once. Some of them will. Pretty sure some of them we'll encounter as we go through. I mean, no spoilers, but is it? I feel like if you didn't guess we were gonna see some of them in missions, that's on you. I won't say which ones or whatever, but yeah. So anything like that, yeah. But we'll obviously kill them if we have to, type thing. But as far as ones that are like this one that I actually marked on the map, I'll probably just hold off and like do all of them at once. Alright, let's see. So the one annoying thing is that if you zoom all the way out, you can't sell the missions. You have to zoom in just a hair. There's some missions over here that are part of an entirely different area. And then what else do we have? This is something. Yeah, that's the guy for synchronizing stuff. And then those are missions. Okay. So at this point, I think our options are. Yeah, we either do. Yeah, so anything with the blue. These are quote like DLC missions, and they're better saved for after the fact. They're like after you've done all the missions, and they're excused to go back and do more. So our options are, I think we go down here, and this is where one of, or no wait, this is something else. Is it? Oh yeah, these are just some other side missions. So yeah, what's cool too is if I zoom all the way out, you'll see all these places we haven't been yet. Just a lot of them. Almost every single one of these areas has at least a couple of side missions, like we see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what, for the main missions, so we don't spend forever getting around to those. Let's see, Argo, or Argolis, Corinthia, Chios. So that's where one of them is. Yeah. Okay, so all of these missions are in the Athens area. Why don't we start with, where did we say we were gonna go? I think we said we were gonna go to Regulus, right? Start with that. Which means we need to go. So now we're gonna do some sailing because we gotta go over here. Or actually, fuck it. We have to go through Corinthia anyway. Let's start with that. I changed my mind. And that's already marked too, so that's even easier. Do this. Oh, I can't fast travel for some reason. Am I in a bad area? Oh no, we just had quests that we completed that we need to actually finish completing. Okay, if we have that now. Now can we fast travel? Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, so all I'll do is I'll kind of they make like a little sort of thing, which I might need to flip it around for the camera, so instead of that it's like a little sort of thing. So we'll like start up here in Corinthia and make our way down for these 3 different missions. And the nice thing about this too is that we'll delay the sailing just a hair. Not that I don't like it, but I think my hope is that after we do that last island, then we can just jump our way around to other islands as well. Can't do a lot of the sailing at once and group it together. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
I could hear your footsteps.
Just to see if he had
Welcome.
any. Hey, we did see another
Very
statue.
glad to know. I've been to the statue of Athena at the Acropolis.
If only I could have been there to feel your presence.
If you don't recall, this guy, he's blind, and he was like, "Can you go see all these?"
Athens is a city of statues,
Like,
then Athena.
basically synchronized to these specific viewpoints is what it means in a gameplay point. Story-wise, it's more like, "I'm blind, I can't see. Go see these places and tell me what they're like."
Told to protect Athens, but to serve as a reminder of the suffering those poor people endured during the invasion.
Your turn to tell me something. You said a man tried to kill you.
The man who rose up to kill the tyrant Xerxes was named Darius. He was of a new creed of killers, unlike any Persia had known. He was also the man hired to kill me.
Dun dun dun.
Killer of kings? Hired to kill a simple blind man? Why?
I have your interest, do I? Tell another tale, and I will too.
I'll be back with stories to tell.
Might have been better to do all these in one go. Forgot that's how it works. Whoops. Alright, I was gonna kill this guy, I just wanted to. Actually. Let's have some fun.
That bounty is almost high enough for me to fight you. Almost.
I don't think we want to fight that guy. I was thinking about fighting this guy. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. It's kind of bullshit that I get it, kind of.
Watch your step. There's a good bounty out for you.
What do you mean there's a bounty on my head? So my question is, can I kill this guy before the mercenary that's actually following me kills me? Let's find out! So the reason why I'm killing random mercenaries when I see them is just so I can move up the mercenary tier list and that's it. So right now I'm tier 6. Really what I need to be doing is fighting people that are higher tiers than me and just randomly killing them. I guess it's becoming less likely that they're a higher tier than I am, but it gives me like shop discounts and things like that that are useful. Hey, let's not run for like 1,000 years. Hello. Now we're just gonna go on a road, stroll through the countryside, move. Beautiful corruption. That's all of it. That's like a band name. Yeah, I don't know if anyone gets like anxieties when they're playing big open world games like this and they just see all the fucking question marks. But it is giving me just a hair.
I need to stay hidden.
Some of the things you might do might be way later on, but we might come back there and mark a lot of these off. Keep in mind, I'm trying to have this wrap up story-wise before Valhalla releases, which I think we are still on track to do. We kind of got thrown off with air conditioning and things like that, but I think we're still on track to do without having to do any extra streams for at least like mission's sake. What's trying to kill me? It's gotta be like an animal or something, right? Like a wolf. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do, just because it's probably gonna be useful, because it almost always is useful, is we're gonna synchronize this viewpoint.
Corinth, a city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else.
I forgot. Okay, so this is one of the viewpoints that we'll go to a little bit. I don't know if it'll be often as like that statue in the middle of Athens, but we'll come here quite a bit, and eventually you'll see what I mean. But I forgot that there was a restricted area right below this one, and I just charged right into it. Oops. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a lot of like Spartan banners and stuff like that hanging up because we are now in Sparta. All right. Let's see, where is? That's where we have to go. We got the viewpoint sync, so let's go. There it is. You know, I used to think about, and I guess I think about, I didn't used to think about this. I'm thinking about it now. And previous Assassin's Creed games, when you would do the leap of faith, and there would be the, you know, eagle noise, you'd be like, where is that eagle? Now, at least in this game, you know it's the eagle that you have following you. Oh, I'm on the statue now. Oh no. Oh, it's debating if I should wait to upgrade my gear until I was level 66, just because I was so close to that.
Alcibiades said the Etera here could help me find my mother. I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts. Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa?
Yes.
I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a hay bed?
So did you answer the question?
So her name means something to you?
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Etera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the
It's the creepiest way they could have said that.
Merchants, of a sort, streetwise, can talk as nice as they look.
A lot of ways you could have said
Sounds
that. That might have been the
trade to work
creepiest.
in. You don't want to be an Etera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Miss Dios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
If the Etera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acro Corinth. By the
Isn't that where I just came from?
It is worshippers satisfied.
Pretty sure that's where I just came from. Let's see. Where am I at? There am I. This is one problem, is we've discovered almost nothing. Oh wait, there it is. I think that's where we have to go. I'm making a guess here, but let's find out. Worst case, it's not where to go. We have to go somewhere else. Yeah. Move. Shove. Move. I'm just shoving it. Move. 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 Hello, people. I'm gonna steal that from you. I thought they were gonna get mad. They did not give a flying fuck. So, viewpoint up the road there. I should be at least in this area, right? Oh no, we're still not there yet. Okay, that's why nothing is really showing up. Let's keep going. Oh, it's a K-cat. She's not happy about that. Hello. She was like walking by and like rubbing up against my leg, and I'm like, well, if you want to be part of the show. Cave of Dead Wolves. Ah, hey, they're all dead here. Also, hey, this is not the place that we were trying to go to. Let's try going up to this viewpoint. Oh, hello. No, the wolves are alive. The wolves are alive. Pete, the wolves are all alive. Well, okay, is that everything? 178 leather. That's a fair amount of leather. At the very least, found our side quest up here. Yep, I bet we're on the right track.
This looks like the place.
Apparently this is one of the places I have to sync with.
Temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep. There we go. What must have been if I want to turn guided mode off? It's great for like a first time playthrough, you know, but eventually you realize, yes, spoiler, quote unquote alert for experience of a game, not so much the story or plot or anything like that, but eventually you just realize that you can basically read the descriptions and like narrow it down to a handful of question marks and figure out where things are. So it's not as open-ended as they make it sound, and just make for a little bit better pacing. It might be worth turning that off, changing the mode or whatever it is. Also, apparently this is one of those locations that we have to synchronize at, so that's convenient.
Come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty.
Yeah, the view is pretty nice. I think it may be time.
A note.
Oh.
Written by Themistocles. Who knew the great general was also a poet?
Oh, I didn't think that was something to pick up. If I do... Yeah. We're gonna take another bit. We're gonna update that Odyssey image that we have on. I'll do a quick example on this screen here. We're gonna update this. Take a picture of. Selfie! Mountains are pretty fucking pretty. Oh, I can't go that far. How do you do it? Maybe like that. Oh, hello, birds. Hey, you're blocking my shot. Yeah, let's do this. And an audience only you will know about that bird sitting just off in the corner. Nobody else will ever notice it. Let's see, how do we... Or actually, we could probably just cut the bird out. Yeah, let's keep it in for just for fun. Yeah. And then, yeah, it'll take me forever to actually update this. Probably won't get updated for like 3 streams. I'll probably forget that I took it, but anyway, there it is. Where were we? Yeah, also, a cool thing about this, I've never really shown this off. There's this thing called photo mode, and you can see... Ah, shit. Hit the right trigger, I'm cycling through. You can see someone disappeared. There. You can see other people's photo. It's like this person's photo. Spoiler. Holy shit. Whoops. Anyway, there's also too somewhere there's like a photo of the day option too, and they're usually pretty damn good. I mean, granted, the game is already pretty fucking beautiful, so it's hard not to have good photos, but let's see what this one. Yeah, look at that, pretty sky. Anyway, yeah, enough about this. There.
Who do they think they are? I need to stop them.
Let's kill. Yeah, we have to do. What's up?
Go! Now you die!
Behind you, Mistios!
Here comes some more!
Oh, y'all want some too?
You die today!
They see me. They might. Yes, they do. Whoops, I didn't think they saw me. Jesus. My bad. Ah, that dodged that.
Who were they? And why were they looking for the Etera?
I mean, I feel like the second question is kind of obvious, right?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the monger's men in Corinth.
Who walks around with a name like the Monger?
Don't let him hear you say that.
Let me say it louder.
His name came out of a fool's mouth. The man's tongue was sliced out.
Sounds like a fun time.
So the Monger is a Corinthian criminal?
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi.
Well, I carry 2 weapons.
Blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Etera.
What's up, Ice Dragon? Welcome back.
Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Etera, then you know of Anthusha. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Etera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pireni, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
Alright, let's go and pick up the side quest too. Why not? Oh, hello.
Nice view.
It just got a lot nicer.
This guy.
Hoping to see you again.
Alcibiades, what are you doing outside of Athens?
Someone like me is.
I knew that we were gonna see this guy more from previous playthrough. I forgot how often and quickly it was.
I have a task for you. It is crucial this package gets to its proper recipient. It's not for me, but a man named Theodoros.
I'll help. But it's only that little box.
One should never judge something by its size, you know. A small thing may very
Double entendre is a great.
huge impact.
You said this package isn't from you. Why do you have it then?
It
Yeah,
simply
pray.
came into my hands, that's all. Theodoros asked for my help, like I'm asking for yours now.
Why can't this Theodoros deliver it
Got
himself?
a point.
You're a curious one, aren't you? Some questions don't have answers. Sometimes things just are.
You've traveled a lot. What's your favorite place to go?
Oh, a personal question. Interesting.
Got mixed up a
The
little.
world is filled with beautiful places. To pick my favorite would be like picking my favorite Etera. I could do it, but the answer changes based on my mood.
All right. Who am I giving the package to?
There's a man named Vardas near the Corinthian military fort. He's one of their stronger assets.
That's a name for it.
And I just tell him it's from you.
No, from Theodoros. Don't forget, Theodoros.
Alright. This package. Let's go talk to this person, then we'll drop the package off later. I'm just gonna keep saying the package. I like how I said I was gonna keep saying it, then I couldn't think of another way of working on. Oh, okay. How's your car? Hello. My cat is really weird. I don't know how to describe it, but like she hates. She's okay at worst with being picked up. You know, she's like you pick her up and she's like, whatever. Holding her though, she fucking hates it. It's weird. She's like, yeah, you can pick me up, but you hold me for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna start freaking the fuck out. Also, hey, don't. Okay, I looked over at my other monitor and I saw my cursor moving and was like, why is my cursor moving? And then realized it was because my cat had touched the wire that the mouse is connected to and was moving my mouse.
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Icarus? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Well.
Phoebe! Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
Was this the mission that you had?
Here, Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming.
Hey, don't bite the
Told me a
cables.
new word. Emissary.
I'm watching you.
And now Cassandra and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
You and I will talk about this later.
Gonna go into parent mode.
I work for Aspasia.
And the work she gave you should keep you busy.
We need to move inside, Cassandra. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
Kitty, you got that look on your face like you're gearing up for a fight.
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta, a runaway, long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me here.
Marcos tells a lot of things.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
Yeah, everyone's told me that. Yeah.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
It's the only one you'll get until I've bargained a proper exchange. I've become quite the businesswoman, after all.
You better be telling the truth. Cassandra can get really mad.
No play, Phoebe. Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
I do say so.
I propose a trade. Help me.
Go play hunt traffic.
Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
I heard
There's
about
the
him
bitch.
after I killed his men. Seems he's famous in Corinth.
For all the wrong reasons. His knife has shed much Corinthian blood, but that's just the way of commerce. The blood between us is bad.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Etera?
That's the whole thing.
We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far.
So it's flickering or something up in the top right.
I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are
I don't see that.
too.
More Monger trouble?
I wouldn't
I think
doubt.
it was a game. I don't think it was a
Against their aggressors and
mod or
then
the
history
anything like
will
that.
suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
Arena's kind of dumb. I don't know that actually. I just was like.
What's wrong with
She's looking for Cleo, another Etera, who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
Maybe she just needs time to herself.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With a drachmi, he makes
Wait, they eat gold? Oh no.
Which is all the
That's
more
scary.
imperative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and
Say
burn
no more.
his cargo.
I get to set shit on fire. I'm all for it. Probably set myself on fire too, because I've done that once or twice.
Me together if he has a business. It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the smuggling is a front. He steals slaves, innocents, who shouldn't be harmed, but his thugs can burn.
Yeah, they can.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language.
I'm fluent in it.
Then the warehouse will be cinders.
Right, so this. Apparently we're in a no spot. Hello. I don't know who you are.
So you're here to help us, Misthios? You don't look like a Monger spy.
Oh.
I'm more in your face type. You have a Monger problem, Damalis?
I might. One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now he's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
So you want me to just go kick his ass?
He's gotten you scared.
Do that.
He asks me questions I don't know.
I accidentally kill him. I do that occasionally too.
Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in, as though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this, so he can go after them next.
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers. Who was he before all this?
Obsessive, but never threatening. He didn't stand out in symposiums until he had his drachmi act for him.
Well, something's sure giving him courage now.
Liquid courage, alcohol.
I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
Well,
it will.
You know,
People tend to show
very demanding. I'm a very busy person, but it's on schedule. Actually, oh shit! Actually, I went to. Oh, I have shit to break. Yeah. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Let's go and track this. Why not? So that, yeah. Let's start with this. So I like how we have like 3 like main quests going on, and then inside of one of the main quests we have 3 side. Are they side quests if it's part of a main quest? Anyway, we have 3 other quests going on. Rule 3s. Kitty. Kitty. Stop. Can I... Actually, can I have mass travel down there? I don't know, fuck it. Or we're already on the way. Anything under 500 meters is usually not that bad. Anything above that, I'll usually take a horse. The problem too, taking the horse is just... Even my special horse with wings, they just don't do great unless it's a trail, and usually the trail is sometimes even longer than just fast traveling or running straight there. Also, I guess the next thing is, hey, look, we get to pick up some materials. Which, yeah, I think, to be honest, if I didn't really collect anything else, we won't be able to upgrade the ship fully. But I think we'll be able to just upgrade all of our armor, like, every 5 levels. We talked about earlier, so it's actually not too bad. See? Not bad at all. Hello. What are we doing here? Oh, we're in a... Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing here?
Cassandra.
I actually like Phoebe as a character, you know, and whatnot, but I was just like, fuck.
Talking about her crazy client earlier.
Don't you have...
I wanted to help.
You have safer things to do?
Fine. But you have to do as I say. No games.
I know that already, because you never...
Got me there.
Talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself.
Aren't you resourceful?
He's weird. But maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land,
All right.
I think he said.
Well,
No.
that's something.
Shit, you've already done most of my job.
Oh, he said their name. The Nomenis. Wonder who that is.
Good to know. Thank
Yeah.
you, Phoebe.
Actually, not bad.
Not bad.
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and
Alright, I wouldn't have sent the child in,
I
but...
distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I like how she's still wearing the fancy, like, Athenian robes. What's up, bitch? See if we play this right.
No.
I know we won't, but let's see if we do.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Fair's pig farm and meeting some like-minded person
Shit.
there.
Alright, chat, we're gonna do this.
Hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
Deed?
They owe you a deed to
Oh,
some
fuck.
land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
Yeah, got it.
Menis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about them.
Big wig animal.
And as her client,
It's a good thing I was actually paying attention to the conversation before this, because sometimes I don't at all.
Yet you're scaring her.
That worked out.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt
And of course I stopped paying attention because I'm so proud of myself for paying attention.
You say it as though I don't know.
Great.
He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell the Mollies I'll stop.
Tamales sounds like tamales, and now I want tamales.
Quiere, old man.
Oh, too bad. Oh, I accidentally hit a button. Turns out she just stole a bunch of recipes.
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What's this? A coin purse?
His things aren't very nice, though. If he's rich, why have all that?
And also, yeah, he just robbed
He
him.
must have just got paid. I've seen that iron poker used before.
He didn't have a furnace. Why does he have this?
It's not used for fire. It's a weapon. For torture. I saw someone use it in Fokis. Someone huge.
Did me? I don't remember that.
Like the monger?
Just like the monger.
I don't remember that at all. I'll take my word for it.
What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
Yeah, I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring the Malis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't
It's MapQuest.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Malis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow. You're a good thief.
Nice.
To bring them
It's a
back.
really shitty sword, though, so, you
Prison?
know. Oh, hey, you got me some crafting materials. Yeah, good job. I'll be right back. I might take a break for a couple minutes and then we'll finish this quest after that. We're gonna stack up and gonna go grab another beer and take a little bathroom break. We'll be back in a few. Don't go anywhere. think, yeah, okay, we should be in there. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, where are we? Sorry, we're gonna go over here. About to go over the building and then decide to go through it. And I chose wrong. Oh my god, there's a hole. Oh, hello. I've done that thing again where I just
be on high
accidentally
alert.
show up into a place that has guards. A guard place, as they say. Is that all the guards? Over there? No. Loot treasure, kill captain. Alright, none of the guards are in a great fucking spot. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm starting to move. Come on, let me do it. Escape. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we just have 3 left there, and I think we can spear all of them. If we double up on the captain. Yeah, so let's do our... Might not. Let's hold off, see if they shift us somewhere just a little bit better. I mean...
This must be the place to scrap.
Yeah, that should be good.
Anybody home?
Oh shit, the only problem was we didn't have someone else to chain off of. Oh well, that worked out.
It's blood. Lots of...
I bet we can break those. Right. Alright, that's a nice looking rug.
A lock of hair.
Smells familiar. That's an interesting way of going about that.
Chains? Oil?
Oh, Alexandra, you're the one sniffing shit earlier.
Malaka, what is this?
What the fuck? What the fuck are we getting ourselves into?
Gotcha! Alright, you little shit. Who sent you?
This isn't it. This is something.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoebe, now! Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping?
I want to take on this monger. I really want to fight him.
The underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this Sexandron, and the monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he
I
gets...
was about to take a sip, but I'm worried we're about to
I'll
fight
tell
soon,
him
and
you
I didn't want to
volunteer.
get cut up.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
Yep. All right. Excuse me. Hello. You're dead. Oh, steal some wood too. Where, bitch? I thought you were in here. I think. Or not. Can I do? Yeah, bitch. Oh fuck, down here. Oh boy, they're right on our fucking ass. Oh shit, hello. Oh fuck, less damage. It's not good. To his pet. It's probably not far behind. Alright, that did some damage. So do a bit more. Now we're gonna do this. I'll get back some of the adrenaline we just used. Now we're gonna kick. Knock down. Then start on. Okay, now they're both poisoned. Oh boy, I thought I could dodge that. Trying to dodge. Oh boy. Got him. And we got all of our adrenaline back. And I think that should have knocked us up in adrenaline as well. Sorry, mercenary level. I think I said adrenaline. Too many things. Yeah, there we go. Going to smell some of this shit, and then we'll go and talk. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Then, yeah, I think just our the gear that we pick up is and dismantle alone might be giving us some enough materials that we don't have to do too much farming. We'll have to do farming like location and stuff like that, but as far as actual material farming goes, I don't really know how to do that. I'd actually basically just running around and picking up material in the woods, but still.
Cassandra, your little friend beat you back.
Well,
you made
she left sooner.
And fast. I know all the shortcuts now. I'm sorry, Cassandra.
It's all right. You had good intentions.
I thought I could sneak in, like before.
I'm glad you didn't. Especially with what I found.
Yeah, that could have gone worse.
What happened to you? I just left the Monger's sex, Andron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were headed.
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced to take you there. And we found these.
It's Pringles. Salt and vinegar.
What does this mean?
It means the Monger got to him. He does have his hand in everything.
At least I know how to deal with him now that I know what he's after.
He'll leave you alone now. He gave me his word.
Well.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
No, hey, we leveled up. Fuck yeah. Look at us glowing and shit.
Cleo! By Aphrodite. Cleo better get back here soon.
I had the impression that she was much farther
Why call on the
from the
gods
temple.
when you have one of their messengers at your service?
How did you know I needed help?
Anthusha told me you could use a hand.
Cleo, one of our girls, didn't meet me for prayer this morning. She wasn't at home either. I'd go investigate, but I'm not sure what I could do on my own.
She might have been taken.
I asked around. One of our clients said he saw Cleo brought aboard the ship. The men were armed, so there was nothing he could do. I'd pay a lot of drachmi to get her back.
Well, you know, rates are going up right now, so hopefully you have a lot.
Armed? Take me to the ship. We'll get Cleo back.
Follow me.
Who do you think took her?
Wouldn't be the first time the Monger's men came after one.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I guess I could just take one of those horses. Fuck it, I'm calling my horse. Well, follow her. I don't know if we're actually following her or not. I think we're just following the road. We'll find out next time there's a fork. Is that Phoebe? What the fuck are you doing? Let's just do a fucking roll.
None of us have ever disappeared like this before. Some are worried they'll be taken next.
Gosh. I really don't want to get run over. Move, chickens. I don't know what they said to us, but it was probably not nice. Just a nice little stroll. Nope. The button.
Corinth may have a bad reputation, but it wasn't always that way. We used to be safe.
Until the Monger.
We're not sure why he came here, but Corinth is worse off because of him.
I think we're almost there. I hope. I'm mostly just saying that because I want it to be true. Hello, we're here. I was right. Look at me, knowing things. Where are you going? Don't fall in that water.
There. That's the client described. Please, get her back safe.
Excuse me. Hey, just really nice of my boat to be here, isn't it? Hey guys, good to see all of you. Glad y'all can make it.
Posted a quest on the ship's board. I have a good feeling about this one. Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Potarkis.
You reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek. Did you find what you were looking for?
I like how we're now just doing it.
Few
Yeah.
clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for...
Wow.
The cult that wanted Nikolaus dead? They're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
I feel like talking to Barnabas is a great way to get a recap of what's happened in the story so far.
Towers in position! Fight them for all!
Alright, I don't know how to do this. We're gonna find out. My initial guess right now is let's just do a bunch of damage to them and don't, like, actually, you know, board it, basically.
Well done!
Throw your spear! I need archers!
It's speeding up for a hit, Commander!
Hopefully.
Well, we got all of that alive. Something to be thankful for.
Come on! We pour the bastards!
I don't know if this will end up in them dying or not. Like, I don't know if this ends up in the ship getting destroyed. And one way to find out! I thought I blocked that. Just a couple left. Die.
Stay back. I'm here.
Alright, so that was the right way to do it.
Rescue me. You sunk my boat, pirate.
What?
Put the knife away. I'm a friend. What do you mean? Your friend Irina hired me to save you from these men and bring you back. Irina? That ship to steal me away from Corinth. You're escaping? From what? You have no idea what the Monger does to people. The things I've seen, no one in Corinth is safe.
Well.
Irina thought you were abducted. She clearly cares about you. If she cared about me, she'd let me go. Even Anthusa can't keep us safe anymore. She clearly disagrees. Mystios, please. We were heading to Mykonos, which is safe. If you'll take me there, I can pay you the toll I would have paid my people.
Well, that's an offer.
All right, I'll get you there. Next time my crew docks at Mykonos, you can depart. In the meantime...
Why do I have a feeling like it'll be a while until we get there?
This is
Like, it'll be like, I don't know, 3 weeks from now and we'll be there and it'll be like, oh, shit. I mean, where... Hey! Yeah, that's a... Whoa, what? What? Where? Am I reading that right? Oh, yeah, it'll be a while before you get it back home. I'm sorry. Whoops. We might have a choice, though. We might actually have to... Okay, so if we go back there... Okay, so we'll go back there and dock, I guess. Let me... Track that? Yeah, there we go. So I'm pretty sure I can know where to go, but let me actually mark this so I can be sure. Also, hey, we have an ability. Wait. Make sure we get that spent. Do we want to put this here? I think we'll take this. We're going to see. I think with what the max rank is now. I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I don't think there's quite... Maybe there is. I don't know what the max level is now that I'm thinking about it. I thought it was 75, but I think it's higher than that because I'm pretty sure I've seen a mercenary at like 78 or something like that. I mean, I think now the max level used to be when the game first came out was 50, but I think they've upped it enough now that you can probably get all the abilities. It's just a matter of time, and you can also too. It's not much to reset your abilities, so. I wonder how many parts it's going to be before I remember to go finish off that quest to drop that person off. They're waiting for me. Oh, mercenary. I think I've killed you. Hopefully that mercenary was higher level than our tier or whatever than I was. Even? I guess they were. Maybe not. Yeah, because before I upgrade my gear again, which I have a bit of time, but I would like to get up to 73. Or sorry, tier 3. Oh, I'm back.
What happened? Where is Cleo?
On my ship. Right over there. You can probably see her if you look over that way.
That's what matters.
So, she's really gone?
She's not coming back. No.
Thank you. I'll let Anthusa know. Guess I'll be alone at prayer tomorrow. You promise she's safe?
You have my word.
Trying to get better about dismantling things as I grab them. So I don't end up just a bunch of crap to dismantle. Forget about it. I don't know if my inventory can really, quote, get full, but I don't know if I'm going to find out. Alright, where are we at now? Yeah, so we'll take them home at some point. So we have to drop off that package and burn all the goods. Where's the goods at? It's over there. Okay, yeah, so let's do this one. For, Allie, that was his name. Which is going to be a whole fort cleaning thing. So that should be something interesting. I think the last time we did a big fort clearing would have been... God, when was that? It was back in... think it was during the bonus stream, which was like at least 2 weeks ago. I think I remember. I think it was like right after the AC went out. I was like, yeah, I'll do a bonus stream. And then I was like, yeah, it's too fucking hot. It's going to be a really short bonus stream. Which I may. I'm not promising anything. I may do another one of those in sometime this week. Typically, if I'm going to do it, it'll be Wednesday or Friday. And again, they'll be posted on YouTube after the fact if you miss them. And there won't be any story stuff when I do those. But I might do another one of those again, just to clear out some of these like question marks and locations, things like that.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Can I go up here? I'm looking for a good place. Here, this will work. Just kind of looking for a good like bush or something. Just sit in while I sit in the eagle for a bit. It's actually fly more over the mill. So 2 people, a bunch of treasure. I got to count up to 5 this time on the treasure. Oh boy. The leader's also here. Oh boy. Ah shit. So if you missed the previous stream, or maybe you just didn't catch this because it hasn't been a focus of these streams so far, but every area in this game is either controlled by Spartan or Athens. And, you know, of course, there's a war going on right now between Sparta and Athens. And each area has a leader that is, you know, in charge of that area, so to speak. And if you weaken the nation power enough, which is like killing guards, burning supplies, stealing treasure, all that sort of shit, you do all that. The leader will be, quote, vulnerable, which is an opportunity for you as the player to kill them, and then you can start a war to flip the region to another side. So if it's currently controlled by Athens, you can flip it to Sparta. If it's controlled by Sparta, you can flip it to Athens. And yeah, so the leader you can see right now when I pan back, I'm counting right now just to see if I've actually marked everything that I need to mark, which I think I have. But anyway, you'll see the leader has, I think right now, like 4 or 5 bodyguards around him. And that becomes like none if the nation power is weak enough. And they will, quote, there'll be basically, if the leader feels threatened or whatever, there'll be more guards, you know, than if there's not. So, point being, not only do we have to take this fort, or not only are we going to try to take this fort, but we're going to try to take this fort with the leader here, which is going to be really fucking hard. I think I'm still missing 1 treasure, because I see for sure 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 right there. And there's the nation chest, so that's 4. Somewhere, though, there's a treasure around here that we're missing. There it is. All right. So we're gonna see how this goes. Fortunately for this mission, we don't even have to kill anything in the fort, do anything in the fort. We just have to go drop off the thing. And fortunately for clearing out the fort, we don't have to kill the leader. Yeah, this is it's gonna be hard. Can we? While the leader is here, okay, we might. I'm gonna see if we can hold off on clearing the entire fort, and see if we can get away with just dropping off this package. I should mark that quest again. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. That's the quest. Yeah, because my thought is now, I'm thinking if I go and do that mission that's like burn shit or whatever, that'll lower the nation power enough that A, the leader might not even be here, they might retreat back to the house, and B, even if they still hang out around here, they might have less guards around to make things a bit easier. But again, I mean, I guess the other way we look at it is, hey, if we don't get caught, doesn't matter. Yeah, as far as the whole like war thing, I'm not too worried. It's a fun and neat, like great mechanic, for just a, I don't know if casual playthrough is the term quite that I want to use, but for anyone just like picking this game up or whatever, I really enjoyed it on my like initial playthrough. But just for this, in terms of content, which they might be fucking off to, I'm not gonna get too involved with it. It's a nice way to get gear, get better gear early on. There may also be a cultist or a mercenary or something like that involved with doing some of the things, but I'm gonna hold off on getting too involved with those until we have to. It's risky. Okay, there we go. Nice, fucking off. Oh boy. I know the leader's still around. Where are we trying? We have to get to that building there. Fuck, now the leader's back. I guess the good news is I have the ability to go invisible, so that's going to be useful. That might be the only reason why we're able to pull this off. Yeah, in general, I'd recommend not bucking. If this was not a play where, you know, the only reason I'm trying to finish this is because anytime I pick up a quest, I want to try to finish it within the same stream. Obviously, if you pick up a main quest like I did at the party, I mean, that quest, it's going to take us forever. We're not going to do that. I'll probably try to do like one of those a week, something like that. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'll do. Is probably one, or depending on how short or long they are, 2 of those a week. Let me stealth. Let me do it. God, that did not. I mean, it worked out, but boy, oh boy, did that not want me to do the fucking critical assassination. Anyway, yeah, like I said, yeah, so we'll do like one of those a week or whatever. But as far as like side quests, shit like that goes, anything like that, I want to try to be good about, if I pick up a quest, finishing it in the same stream, so this way it's all like consistent. Just to add, right now we're trying to drop off the package for Akiabades. I think I said that right, and that was the guy's name. The guy that really, really likes to fuck. That guy. So we're trying to deliver a gift for him. Hello. On the bright side too, I don't, thank God, that not having to worry about fucking hiding bodies is the only reason I'm going to be able to, if I do pull this off, it's the only reason why I'll be able to pull them off. Good news too is I'm going around and also looting and burning shit as I go, which, oh, hello, 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 hey, remember all that fucking shit I was talking about how fucking good I am at this?
What was that?
I was the leader that we triggered.
My mind must be playing tricks on me.
I'm gonna wait for these guys to settle. Yeah, if we lower the nation power all the way, that'll drop down to no guards. But you can see in the bottom right of the screens, this place is owned by Athens and it's currently fortified, and there's kind of like 3 tiers. And right now we're on the highest, so yeah, he's got a little fucking private army. And a couple of them are fucking spooked about having seen me. Good news is, hey, look at that. Bounty's clear. Yeah, we did it. All things considered, though, this is not going too bad. Granted, I have some really fucking OP abilities, i.e. the ability to go invisible and bodies disappearing. But this is actually going really damn well. And I'll say this too, I mean, the bodies disappearing is really nice because it helps keep things invisible, but if you've already startled them, it actually doesn't hurt to have the body sit there because it keys them onto something that's not you. If that makes sense. There's some advantage. Yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is try to get as many. It is as often as guards are alone and whatnot. I want to take advantage of that and knock them out. So like this guy is hanging out by himself over here, so we want to use that to our advantage and kill him. Same thing too with like that captain up there. If he can stay if he can stay alone long enough for us to get up to him and assassinate him, we want to do that. The other thing too that we want to try to work our way towards is that that fire thing up there. Fuck, I'm in a position. I'm just gonna panic poke. There we go. Murray's, I don't know if I can kill one of these without someone else seeing him. Kind of worried. It also looks like the leader is starting to move around, which means its guard should be not too far behind. I already do something that's gonna be fun. Told you. And this, for all intents and purposes, is still a stealth kill. They have no idea we're here. The only issue is, and I was worried on what's happened there. Like, we had to go down. I wanted to go loot that guy real quick just to see, you know, I got like some metal or something like that. That could have gone way worse too. We could have ended up where that guy being off the cliff and like either A, gone after him, got the material he dropped, but like quote resetting part of the fort or something like that. Or it could have gone worse as well, and that we might not have felt like gotten as scary, you know. But it was fun. That's all that matters, right? I was waiting to assassinate that guy because I wasn't sure if he had his fuck, the leader's alone right now. These guards are kind of spraying out and whatnot, but yeah. I was waiting to assassinate that guy because I wanted to see if I needed to crit assassinate him or not. Let's just put me here. No, let's pull back. I think if we were there a few minutes sooner, that would have worked out better. Sometimes if guards see the supplies burning, they'll freak out. As you can see right now, they're freaking out, I think, because something exploded or whatever from that. We had the wrong wheel equipped. That could have ended bad. Thank God we were over here. Alright, so we got guards. All the guards for the leader are on edge. I wonder... I think they're on edge because of that nation, or the supplies burning or whatever, but they might just be on edge just for... No, they can't still be on edge from earlier when they spotted me, right? That was such a sus spot. Yeah, I think it's because of that thing burning, or Yeah, so there you go, a great example. I think because the supply is burning and blowing up, they're all on edge now. Good news is they're exploring off that way. Okay, so I'm going to do while I have the opportunity. I'm right here. So I'm not going to go for a kill. I'm going to go for setting a trap over here. Because just in case I get caught, this will buy me a little bit of extra time before I have all of fucking Sparta knowing that I'm here. So we got that guy down. Now what I'm going to do is try to work my way over to this brute, because I should be strong enough. I fucked up. I should have been strong enough to assassinate him. Okay, I say I fucked up. Boy, oh boy, I fuck up. Alright, so it's a good thing we let that trap. Shit. My hope was I was strong enough that I could take him down one hit and get back a couple ability points for more critical assassinations, things like that. Oh my god, okay, I didn't know that could work. That really worked out, actually. So what happened there was the Polbark, who's the, like, leader of the fort and, like, basically all forts in the region. I think there's, like, one per region or something like that. He just went to go light the fire, and he got killed by the trap that we set there. Which is not just good because, hey, you know, like I said, by his time or whatever, someone spotted, you know, they went to light it. But also, too, because I am pretty confident, I mean, you know, we didn't check it over because the guy's fucking dead now. But I'm pretty sure if we had tried to assassinate that guy, they would have, we would not have been able to kill them in one hit. It would have at minimum been a critical assassination combined with the hero strike, which is, I'll point to it real quick, on my wheel. It's this guy here that I use fairly often, or here. It's just that, you know, it does all my assassin damage or whatever in one hit. It's a nice ability to have for, like, follow-ups and things like that. So it probably would have taken the critical assassination plus that, which would have been, like, 400% of my assassin damage, which you can see at the bottom of the screen right now, just how much, and that guy probably would have survived both of those. So the fact that the fire trap killed him in one fucking hit is impressive, to say the least. So I am happy about that. Alright, now I'm just going through real quick and dismantling some shit. The good news is, too, we can knock off another quest, too. Which you may remember if you saw what I picked up and we're keeping a close eye. But if not, we'll do it anyway, eventually. God, that worked out really well. As bad as that went, that worked out well. That's all I'll say. Okay, so this could end up bad. Walking to this guy. Because it's going to set a loading screen and I might reset the fort out. I don't know, we're going to see how it goes. Hindsight's close as we were. Probably should have finished up the fort before talking to this guy.
You are Themistios I sent for. What do you want?
This is for you.
I got a package for you. Wink.
Is this some kind of joke? This is a car. What's this? Then, for once. Tell me now, who sent it?
Do you know a man named Theodoros?
Theodoros. He'll pay for it with his life.
I don't even know who this guy is, but I need to talk to that kid. Be honest, this is a funny prank.
Never touching Thelia.
It'll probably end up with me being dead or whatever, but it's a prank. Let me tell you. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the side now. I don't think it fucked with the fort too much. My fear is I'm gonna step outside and there's gonna be someone standing right there and I'm gonna be fucked. That's my fear. This is why I immediately cloaked too. Okay, so the bear is still running around as well. Ah, fuck, we end up wasting whatever ability points there. Shit, where are all the guards in one fucking area? What? What? Huh? Alright. I mean, what guards do we have left? We have... so there's the nation chest up there, which we can pillage. Okay, so I think... Here's the plan. We're going to try to finish the fort, which is going to be this, and then... Oh boy, look how much that did to the nation power. We're going to see if there's some supply. If there's the supplies. There. Alright, so if we do this... So 1, this is going to finish off this fort. 2, we might be... Oh fuck, set myself on fire. Dodging, put itself on fire. Okay, it didn't quite weaken them enough. It did get rid of a couple of guards, though, the amount of work that we've done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to kill this leader. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to go for it. So step 1, this is a hard step, is getting the bear out and having the bear not attack us. Okay, cool. The bear is going for the leader. We'll hang out here, see how this goes. Yeah, so we have 2 normal guards. Okay, I think that's what happened is when the nation power went down, 2 of the captains turned to normal guards. And then as soon as they finish up with the bear, they're all going to be in a panic and a frenzy. It's going to be a bit of a thing. But then we'll use that as an opportunity to quote, go for the kill. Matter of fact, we can maybe try to spice things up a bit more. Yep. There we go.
She can't stay hidden for long.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now they're in a panic. Yeah, the only problem is you do that enough, they figure out where you're shooting from. Yeah, we might be able to actually pull all of this off. Problem is now with the guards, they won't split up really. They'll all kind of stick together, as opposed to the normal like 4 guards or whatever, which will like spread out and like take up assignments and things like that. They'll just all stick by the leader. I mean, the one good news is that we can keep hitting them with this because they're all grouped up together. But eventually, you know, we'll run out of like ability points and. But we're gonna keep doing what we can do. At the end of the day. Exodus picked up a fucking light bow. That's great. I was hoping of materials and got a bow. Which I guess was just materials with extra steps in this case. Alright, let's see. A couple of them are weak.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what my hope is now.
Go to find the archer. We'll find her soon enough.
Yeah, eventually they will be able to track down where I am. I'm gonna keep moving around. At this point now, I've only got 1 ability point left. And those guys still have a fuck ton of health. All things considered.
She's gone. Idiot! I will stay sharp, Malaka.
Okay, hey, they're starting to split up. Perfect. If I can go over here and assassinate this guy, this will be at least 1 ability point. I didn't think they were gonna smoke like this. Nice. Nice, that's 2. I keep saying ability points, I mean adrenaline points. A couple more. Get the right fucking angle on him, holy shit. Alright. We're gonna let him pass. Take the safe strat. Go back around this side. Alright, well we got a couple of points built up now. I don't know if that's actually bought us anything in terms of strategy. It doesn't do enough damage. So we have enough to hit each of one of them with 1 spear throw. We might be able to do something different. We don't do very often, which is this. Yeah, so we can kill that one with 1 hit. That one will save for a spear throw. So let's do this. Let's hit. Shit, I thought it was a headshot. It was not a headshot. I should have stayed on the arrow.
With all of us looking, we'll find her in no time.
I mean, we hit him. I was hoping that would have been a kill. Now kill 1. Alright, now we just have a spear throw. We get 2 throws. Sorry, we'll be able to double up on one of them.
What do you see that way? Sir, I don't see anything. Keep your eyes open or you're warm food. Understood.
Okay, hopefully we don't use up all of our adrenaline points running away. You remember to loot that bear too.
I haven't seen anything, sir. Keep searching. They must not escape. We won't.
Alright, I'm gonna let them sell down.
How did she get away from all of us?
They were just too fast. Nothing I could do.
I want to see if they split up again, because if they split up again, I can get an easy kill on one of them. Or if they go far enough away, they can loot the bear. That leather. I thought they were starting to spread out. Alright, let's see. They're at least... Oh, I guess I can't loot the bear. Well, shit. Alright, they went that plan. Alright, at this point, too, I think the leader is leaving the fort now because I lowered the nation power enough. I think he's on a path now towards leaving the fort. Why did that not? That shit kept chaining. Alright. Alright, so that was that. I wasn't quite the finish I was expecting to happen, but finish we had. We picked up a bounty again, I guess. Well, one bounty level, though, it's not too bad.
I was just starting to miss you. I hope you delivered the,
Let me tell you, it was a time, but we dropped it off.
The others when I told him. I also wasn't
Made
expecting
Amazon jealous.
to be, well, that.
It was a nice surprise. I can make another one for you too, if you'd like.
Can make another one.
You... It was mine, yes. It looked good, didn't it? I needed to get the Odoros out of the way, and now he will be. I impress myself sometimes.
Whatever you say.
Why don't we let our bodies do the talking? Surely you had thoughts of it as well when you saw the cast of me?
Here? Before the gods?
Let's make an offering.
Oh boy.
I'd like to see the gods stop us.
I have a feeling they prefer to watch.
Part of me did that because yeah, we decided we made a commitment. We were going to pick the romance option as much as possible. Part of me too was just I needed a small break so I could give myself another beer.
I'd say we gave the gods a good show.
2 birds with 1 stone.
I'd love an encore soon.
We should really get a counter for like the amount of times that I'll keep it clean. The amount of times we make love with someone versus oh my god, hello mercenary. And not just how many times you do it, but also like a per like person breakdown. So normally I would have followed up with the hero strike that I talked about earlier, but I decided to mix it up and go with the strike that's now in the same place the hero strike normally is, because that builds back up my adrenaline, which I need from that fort. I should really check before I just start murdering these if this is actually doing anything for me. You'll see too, again, on the ability front as well. So because I went through and upgraded all my gear, now this weapon that is giving me a boost of assassin damage is giving me as much as my normal gear, which is a good thing. That's our hope, so to speak. Alright, let's look at our quest now. So I think what we'll do is we're in these, and I think is that most of, or enough of the side quests they picked up. This is 2 quests in 1, so that's fun. Yeah, I don't know why we have, okay, whatever. Both of those are putting us in the same place. Yes, I think now we have is... Oh yeah, this is, I forgot we picked up the last of this quest earlier. So this is the quest that I was like, hey, not only are we going to be traveling to this place a lot, if I can get there, but it's a quest that never fucking ends. I mean, really, we have to do this like 3 or 4 times, I think. Which means clearing through 3 forts each time. That's like, you know, 12 or 16 forts or something, like 12 or 15. Yeah, 12 or 15 forts, I think. That's fun. And that's just the Spartan, or that's just the Athenian version of the quest line. There's also a version 2 of the Spartan commander. So we're gonna knock this out when we can.
Of war and wisdom. Do you have my seals yet?
Of course I do. It was
It just took a long fucking time.
I have doubted your greatness. Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you've done. Would you be interested in another job?
I'm interested.
I'm like already tired of this quest and I barely started
Did you
it.
expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Got a great point.
How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens...
Maybe because Athens sucks, bitch.
I'm not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals.
How dare you? All of you know that my parents were Spartans, and I was a Spartan, and my brother was a Spartan. Lots of Spartans in my
Kill
family.
the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the Spartans?
If you were to ask General Neon that,
Who?
he'd tell you they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be enough to withstand Athenian might. Assuming the other generals make intelligent decisions instead of stalling.
You do know I'm of Sparta.
More skilled than the average Spartan. In time, you might even manage Athenian
Who
citizens.
says I want that?
True pinnacle of success.
Of course. I wish I had more say over our naval forces. What I could do to the Spartans then.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them after. Still, everyone attributes my victories to luck, never to my own decisions.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless deaths by overlooking opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets blamed for the loss of a
You get if there's one thing I'll spoil is that this
He
is
dies. So I will do everything to
this is a non-insignificant chunk of the play. I think this was the one. I think it was actually the flipped of it where we had to kill Athenian commanders. But I think this was like the one side quest that before DLC and stuff like that came out. I think this was like the one side quest that I had left once I had done literally everything else in the game. I was just killing these commanders and being like, how do I find more of them? And realizing, oh, okay, if I go to wherever the fucking area, okay, basically if I go back to forts that I've already cleared before, there will be commanders there. But yeah, so you see, where is it? There it is. We have the same quest again. Yeah. All right, let's see. Now we want to go to. Sure, let me see this. But hey, look, he has a piece of armor, so that was nice of him. Alright, so we have to get rid of the port. Hey, we got a loading bar. There it is. You have main save slots. I can't talk. Make use of them if you're worried about choosing poorly. Okay, I was really confused. I looked at the nation leader defeat thing and was like vulnerable, and I was really confused. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't forget that we had done it, but I was confused by I just saw the word vulnerable, and I was like, well, no shit, it's vulnerable. And then I remembered, oh, that's right, we have to go do the thing, the conquest battle to actually flip it. The other thing too is I know if you give it quote enough time, sides will automatically flip on their own. Some places will like, I mean, you can flip them yourself if you. I did nothing. You know nothing. Some places will flip, like some like more quote neutral places will flip on their own, but some places like Athens, for example, won't flip unless you interfere. Athens probably wasn't the best choice because Athens has a like main important character for its leader, but yeah, you get the idea. I vaguely remember this location. Looks like we have 3 treasures tonight, though we only see one of them marked. Out there. There's something. I feel like I should have a lot more marked. Like guards, treasure chest. Like there should be something over there. I guess we can just roll with it. I mean, if we get caught, it's different from that fort in that if we get caught, it's not like it's gonna be that difficult to fight our way out. Are we? Hello. You can die.
This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
Chat too. The only reason why I can do this is run through and stab everyone is because my assassination damage is up so much that for most enemies it's a one-hit kill. Yeah, you definitely have to.
Please, help!
Sure.
I'll not forget this, Mistios.
Oh, fuck, there's like tons of prisoners. Okay, we should, before we set things on fire, we should check to make sure.
You're untied. Go.
No other people tied up here. Yeah, if you don't spec for assassination damage and go in here thinking that you're going to like one-hit kill everyone, you will have a bad time. I think at the beginning it's good to be more balanced until you get enough abilities that you can actually start to be in the playstyle that you actually want to play. Like if you like, I personally like playing assassin, but if you like warrior or hunter more, you want to make sure you definitely have gear that actually specs for that, and wait until you have enough abilities too to actually be spec'd enough for that. Warrior and assassin I feel like are pretty straightforward. Hunter is not so much. Hello. I was not expecting this guy to be here. Sorry, what were you talking? Can't hear you with the sound of you dying, bitch. Yeah, that'd be my advice if anyone's starting to play this game is like don't try to play an all around like in terms of speccing your gear and stuff like that. There's just it's going to take too long and you're gonna have to over level yourself in some sense, which I don't think you really even can level yourself because I think the game just keeps scaling things up. But yeah, point being, it's gonna be, at least in my opinion, way too difficult to do that. So pick one and a half or like 2 play styles that you enjoy, which you'll find out by again starting off kind of all around, so to speak, and then go from there. So I understand. I'm pretty sure that mercenary had like a bear that normally follows him around, that the bear showed up late to the party, so now the bear's just hanging out here sitting by its dead friend. This bear has not hit me once. He just hit me. He's hit me again. And then there was a guard hanging out here. Alright. Trying to figure out where the fuck this last treasure is. I have no idea though. I feel like I've kind of looked all over. With Icarus at least. Like maybe it's back over there. That's the only guess I have. So I don't think it's on. If it's on the ships. I'll fly over here real quick. Oh. There it is. Let's put it back over there. Let's get your torch out.
Oh! It's caught! Ah! Flames, get out! Out, damn you! Away, child of Hephaestus!
Hopefully I don't burn death doing this. I guess there's something up here. Yep, there it is. Oh shit, I didn't think it was gonna take me into a cutscene. Hello. What?
Come and get it.
The casual look. Holy shit. Alright. That was pretty badass. Oh, it's not over. Holy shit. The fucking slow-mo. Oh shit. Alright, we're having a fuck. I tried to do something and it didn't work. So I was gonna switch. What I was trying to do, the first thing I was trying to do was switch to my spear throw, instant kill thing or whatever, and use that because it looked like there was an opportunity to do that and missed. And then I was like, maybe I'll switch to my like I'm gonna kill shit thing, and then yeah, fucked up too. And now here we are, just running away from the fight so we can go rob that treasure before we forget. Hey, how'd it go?
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
The ones in the warehouse. I freed them already.
Thank God we freed all.
A soldier acts when he's told. A great one is 2 steps ahead. Thank you.
My name's Cassandra. I'd thank you too, if I knew who you were.
Brasidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
Well.
You're a spy too?
An old Spartan tactic.
I just want to point out, did we kill the Spartan leader in
that's a Corinthian hobby.
like an hour ago?
Has her Etera watching
Whoops.
from every post.
Ah, Anthusa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The Monger?
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
Well.
So, Sparta also has a Monger problem. What do you know about him?
His weapon has a far reach. Corinth is allied with Sparta. It's our duty to protect them.
Then working alongside Anthusa is your best bet.
If she had her way, the Mongol would be flayed in the streets. Sparta wants him dealt with quietly.
What do you want?
I think I'm good at both quiet. Yeah.
Right now, the Mongol rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
He'll only be dethroned if he's killed. It's simple.
Yes. Diplomacy isn't something he understands.
From what I hear, I'm not surprised.
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be. The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
Alright, calm down.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave, and it'd be over.
Anthusa has given me her word, and I've given her mine. She's hired me to kill the Monger.
She did?
She has something I need, and the Monger is in my way.
Keep your spear pointed his way, and Sparta will thank you.
Alright. I feel like I played that well.
I was Spartan, once.
Alright.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Aietos as a child, and left for dead.
Well.
You're the daughter of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And here you are, alive.
It's a
Impossible.
way to start conversation. I guess I was like halfway through, but still.
I raised myself alone, while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Myrini. The only way is...
Giving a lot away here.
Yes. Myrini.
You knew
Now I have questions.
General, but a stubborn Spartan.
and rewarded for his loyalty.
But he disappeared, and his body was never found. The state pronounced him dead.
That's good to hear.
That's all right. I haven't seen him
Hey,
since
we
I was a
finally
child.
knew how to play something close to our chest.
You don't know anything about Myrini, do you?
I know that no one should have to endure such tragedy alone. And I heard she left Sparta that night. No one has forgotten Myrini.
From what I know, she wanted them to forget. There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Well.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
He's got a point.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
That was nice. Hey, good to see you again. Long time no see. Let's go back there now. How we learned about our mercenary. Alright. There it is. Ah, fuck. We're in a rental location. Alright, we gotta leave here. We are running right towards mercenary. That's something. I think they have a pet with them, so I don't know if we'll be able to get the assassination off. Might be able to. I'm gonna try it. Fuck. Didn't realize there was a Spartan warrior right behind him. Alright, plan B, C, no, this is. Oh shit, that didn't work. Let's go and kill them. It's gonna make life a little bit easier. Why? I want to kick them off this building. That's all I'm trying to do with my life. It's like they're stuck on something. Oh. Weird. At this point, if we kick them off, it's like, what's the point of them instead? off the building eventually. Alright, go dismantle these. And then I think, yeah, we were trying to see if we could fast travel. I guess it's somewhat worth it, though less so, as far away as we had to run. Alright, so I think at this point, I think that was all the side quests sort of things we had for Enthusa. Yep, but hey, remember that thing I said about there being a fucking
I should be careful. High security.
Place right below the restricted area, right below that viewpoint? There it is. That's like twice now we've been caught by it.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me.
I heard. I also heard you had no problems dealing with them.
Well, you know me.
My first fight in Corinth.
Or your last. We're going to take the Monger to task at the theater. I've arranged a Corinthian drama no one will forget.
So I'm gonna be a cyber show.
Silas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death. He wants him dead, but wants it done quietly.
That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia, so we'll do it the Corinthian way.
Makes a great point.
I'm with you. We'll put on
Plus, the guy's kind of an asshole,
Meet
and
me
killing
and
him in
my
front of
girls
lots of
there.
people is
The
great.
public has no idea what spectacle they're about to witness.
Alright, so before we do this, I'll make my way over there, but, gonna take a little break for a bit, just to refuel your charge, probably a couple of minutes like last time. I'll start making my way over there. Oh my god, look at these people dancing. Look at them, having a good time. But yeah, not falling for that shit! I see them guards this time. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way just a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. You'll miss something. You'll miss the big fight. But we'll set up here. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. This fight. So you guys think we... Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna make a joke and it didn't work. Oh my god, those are cultist masks.
You wanted the fucking show.
So, like I said earlier, about...
I wanted you to see the face of every person you've wronged.
You know, the cultists and killing them as part of missions.
That precious blood of yours.
I'm not saying anything.
Done with Mirini.
What the fuck? What did you just say? I actually got just a teeny tiny bit angry and I like gripped my chair.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Right, yes did I know.
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
This guy's gotta die. I'm actually gonna be glad to kill him now. I realized too, I didn't switch my equipment to the, you know, fight.
You knew my mother?
She was big fucking trouble, but I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking
so
head.
it's, you know, at least she's alive.
What if I bring her yours
Find this
first?
guy.
They won't have much to say after I smash your brains all over the stage. Get the fuck off my streets!
They're not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets!
I guess it worked out that it ended up pausing for the cultist thing. Huh. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so we didn't upgrade this gear. Hopefully it's good enough for this fight.
You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
Hey, 3-on-1, that's not fair. Oh my god, hello. Alright, that guy hits hard. They all hit hard. We're gonna start the heal now. Oh shit, hello. This is the one reason why... Hey Icarus, thank you for the help. This is the one reason why I'd recommend at least half specking for warrior damage is... Don't throw shit at me, bitch. It's because there are just sometimes you're going to fight people and you're not going to be able to sneak around or like use arrows or anything like that. Try to get a couple of hits in. There we go. Focus on the smaller ones first so we just have less to deal with that shit. Because I think at this point I've kind of figured out. Big shield, we're going to have to wait till they do a heavy attack and dodge. Wait, oh fuck, we have bounty heart here too. Oh shit. Alright, this is kind of interesting. Hello. Oh hey, the mercenary and the monger are fighting each other. That's nice. That's nice of them. I'll just focus on the quote ad real quick. You two want to go back to fight each other real quick? Alright, there you go. Nice. Do that. 'Cause I have a plan. Ha! Alright. This works. I didn't think this was going to work out in my favor when that mercenary showed up, but I think it will. Alright, let's see. Should know about the... Alright, so point being they're paying the ass to kill. So let's just sit here and watch the fight for a minute. Actually, I just have an idea we can do too, since we have so much adrenaline points. Let's do a couple of things. One, I didn't expect to kill her. Oh my gosh, that didn't work out. Wait, I guess it kind of worked out because they're dead, but, you know, wasn't quite what I had in mind. But we did do quite a bit of damage to this guy anyway, so it worked out. Not only did the crowd get more than they bargained for, they got more than I bargained for.
People of Corinth, behold the weasel that steals your bread, the scourge that spoils your crops.
You've waited long enough to get your hands on him.
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh shit. Slow walk away.
Feel better?
I have been starving for this.
He deserved all of it.
And you deserve your answers. Come, let's speak in private.
Think. Do 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 do.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades.
That's a rare thing to be able to do.
After all,
there's more to him than meets the eye.
He knew you could save Corinth from that beast.
He learned a lot about me with the goat, you know.
Everybody benefits, everybody wins.
You've proven to be a very valuable business partner.
Speaking of business, you owe me, Anthusha.
Yeah, bitch.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me, like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
Like a Tootsie Pop.
How did you come to know her?
There was so much rain that night. I saw her sleeping in the streets and gave her shelter.
She was a
Poor
vagrant?
thing.
I wonder what my father would think of that.
I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place that tore her apart. Sparta.
Did she find work?
She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else.
You know what?
Was there no mention of her past? A husband, family?
Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like a part of her was missing.
Any more clues?
Corinth. Where did
Scooby-Doo.
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song.
That's something.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path.
Thank you, Anthusha.
May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra.
You're way too long to get there, but yeah, thanks.
Anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead.
Well, you know, the leader's dead right now, so you got that going for you.
Siren Song. If I can find someone
Ooh.
who owns the ship,
We got,
I'll be one step closer to finding her.
we got some armor and shit. Oh yeah, what else should we get there? Alright, what all we get? We got a new crew. Which I'm surprised we don't already own that crew. Also, I just realized you own 2 of some crew. Oh, wait, never mind. That's, maybe when we did the New Game Plus, it got rid of any crew like that? Okay, that would make sense, I guess. Let's see, what do we got? We get that. We should probably already own this from... probably in our vault, but whatever. We'll hold on to it for now. Got another thing, which those little Dorito chips are really important if you have what's it called? Oh, if your spear's not fully upgraded. That's what the Dorito chips are for. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So I think, like I said, we're gonna do this little. We had to go here, here, and then over to here. I talked about doing this little doot thing like this, as far as main quest goes. I think. How are we doing on time? Anything obvious to clear out? I think what we may do is just kind of explore these last couple of areas in Corinthia, see if there's any like waypoints around, things like that, synchronize some things. Just kind of chill out for the last like 20 minutes. And then next time we'll pick up with this quest here over in Argolis. So I think story, campaign wise, stuff like that, we'll probably stop here, but we'll keep going for a little bit longer and just kind of look around. See if there's any like viewpoints to sync, things like that, because those are going to be important. See if maybe there's some side quests. Are there any side quests around? Oh, we have some side quests over here we can maybe pick up. Yeah, let's hold off on that. I'm just gonna look around here, see if there's anything else. But just kind of chill out.
I should be extra careful in this area.
Just kind of look around, see if. I imagine there's probably at least 1 or 2 waypoints around here for synchronized with, so we'll have them for next time we have to come up in this area. Let's see. Grab my horse. Yeah, so next time we'll pick up with the hint we got from... Was it Pericles, I think? Was the one that gave us the hint about the healer at the party at the top of the stream. I think we'll start off with that. Go down to Argolis. See what the deal is there. Come on, you can do it. Come on, there you go. One thing I just thought I should say is that places that have that symbol are most likely to have... Oh, hello. Whatever the fuck that was. Those places that are most likely to have, at the very least, cultist guards, if not even actual cultists hanging out in them. Everyone that is probably ready to start like their first playthrough or whatever of this. Travel up here real quick. Let's see. Alright, I guess there's no fast travel points. So let's see. Next time we have to go to RLS. We might even start off with these side quests over here too. So I'll fast travel over there, and this is where we'll save and stop at. But yeah, so hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for everyone that could drop by. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, so the quote turnaround right now is that basically a week after these streams air, they're archived on YouTube, and the playlist that, you know, for the stream itself, usually the bot at least once a stream will drop that link in. So if you're watching on YouTube and you wanted to see this live, stop by every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. There's also occasionally like bonus streams. Those are usually like Wednesday or Friday. You can drop by, hang out and chat. What do you think? We're here. I think this is about going to do it for us though this time. It's like you all were able to join. I hope you all enjoyed having a nice longer stream, as opposed to the previous couple weeks where it had been like an hour of just utter pain. But yeah, thank you all for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.